Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 16th of August 2020. We are here to do a half case of Topps Chrome Baseball. I don't have them out on the table yet. Doing 4 jumbo boxes, 5 autos per box. This is a little different. We're going to let you guys draft your teams. Everybody gets 2 teams. You're going to pick them fantasy draft style. If you're watching this video later and you want to see us open the cards, that'll be the next video. This is the draft. So this is how our draft breaks work. Feel free to watch this. Pretty interesting stuff. We're going to roll the dice to see how many times we're going to randomize for our draft order. We will give you guys about 2 minutes to trade after we determine who goes first, who goes second, all that. We'll let you guys trade picks if you want. You can use PayPal, pay a little money plus your pick to move up the board if you want. You can trade 2 picks for 1, whatever you guys want to do. Matthew called us 6, so I'm going to roll these dice to see how many times we're going to randomize. If I do roll that 6, Matthew, we will say whoever gets pick 15 is going to get $5 site credit to our website. That is not a 6. That is a 10. We're going to go 10 times, guys. 10 times on the random. Here we go. Here's our list of names. Before we do our names, though, let's get a no-show list. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. We're going to scramble up the teams, guys, and I'll tell you why we're doing that in just a second. Let's mix them up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the Blue Jays down to the Reds. So what this is, guys, there's 10 times. This is our no-show list. If someone loses connection, doesn't make their draft pick in the allotted time, we are going to go to random.org. Or actually, we already went to random.org. We're going to use this list. So George will eliminate these teams as you guys pick them. So let's say Bob doesn't make his pick, and the highest one on the list is the Blue Jays, so he will get the Blue Jays. So we will use this in case of emergency. Hopefully we don't have to use that. Kevin, down to Victor. Let's see what our draft order is. 10 times. Good luck. And this is serpentine style. So if you get the 15th pick, you're going to get pick 15 and 16. And then we work our way back up. If you get the first pick, you get the last pick also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our draft order is...
Good luck.
Matthew Wag getting the first 2 picks. Matthew Wag down to Christopher Sand. Copy those. That is 10 times on the random. Matthew Wag having a good week at Dynasty. All right, there's our draft order. We are not going to start just yet. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. If you guys want to trade picks, like we said, you can offer up moolah or offer up picks to move up the board. We'll turn the sound down. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Matthew Wag, hold that thought. But we'll go ahead and let the trading period run and get going in just about 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Guys, on the screen here, you'll see this is how the draft goes. It's going to go 1 through 15, and then it's going to go 16 back to 30. So... again, Christopher here will get both picks back to back at the turn. So this is serpentine style. Be right back. All right, guys, we're going to go on the draft. We're going to go about 1 minute and 15 seconds. There is a 15-second delay from when we say something to when you guys hear it. Facebook's about 20 seconds. So that's going to be a minute for your pick and 15 seconds for the delay. We will get started. Matthew is on the clock back to back. So, Matthew, you have actually double that for your first two picks. You guys will have the opportunity to trade after the draft is over. We will take a 5-minute break before we open the boxes. All cards ship in this. There are no random stacks. Every card is sorted and shipped to the teams.
Matthew is taking the White Sox.
No surprise there. The Robert Fest he's hoping for. Chicago White Sox off the board at the 1 spot. All right, next up is some guy named Matthew Wag. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Taking the Blue Jays.
That's just not fair, Georgie. Life's just not fair.
It's
not as fair as me.
That's not fair to hear that.
Blue Jays are gone. Where are you at, Toronto? Blue Jays and White Sox. Oh, mommy. Good pairing there. Justin at the 3 spot. On the clock. Hey, John. We do kind of have a family show. Probably want to remove that comment. We want to remove that one. Sorry, man.
And John, since you kind of brought it up, I was debating whether to say this. We did the same exact break 2 nights ago, and the hits were all over the place. I mean, obviously it depends on which teams you draft, but it's not like top heavy or anything.
Man, you might get a super fractor, and the guy that picked first might not get anything. So you just never know, man. But we disagree with your comment. So
he said it's all good, buddy. We just I know it's frustrating. I got you on that.
Justin taking the Yankees, New York Yankees.
Yeah, we got it, Justin. Thanks, buddy.
New York Yankees are the pick, and Grandpa next up.
Victor, obviously it's totally random. He bought 2 spots. The odds are long that would happen, but
it's got to have it random, man. If you buy 3 spots, you might get 1, 2, 3. You might get 13, 14, 15. So
you could have just as easily gotten the last 2 picks.
If we had rolled a different number, it would have been totally different. So got to be random.
All right, let's see. Grandpa is taking Houston.
Houston? Looking for some Alvarez. There you go, Grandpa. Houston Astros at the 4 spot. Pretty good value there, 4. Next up, Daryl carrying around a large ham under his arm. Seattle, hoping for a Griffey. A man after my own heart. There you go, Daryl. Seattle Mariners are gone. Next up, Nick with his Pez dispenser. I would never take a Pez if someone offered it to me. I'm like, I don't know what they've put in there. That's disgusting. Oh, yeah, you and Karen, the CIA operatives. Something going on there. Matthew Wagon. Karen, something going on. All right, Nick on the clock. About 20 seconds, Nick, on our end. Probably a little delay. Angels, LA Angels, a little bit later than in the last draft, I believe. There you go at the 6th spot. Pretty good selection there, LA Angels. We have pulled a Trout variation refractor in one of our breaks. That's about saw one of those go for about $400 on eBay, so pretty good stuff. Kevin, back to back, 7 and 8. Kevin at the DA's office. You do get a minute and 15 seconds per pick, Kevin, if you need it. Super Nintendo Griffey, heck yeah. Padres and Dodgers. Keeping it in California. Padres off the board, and the LA Dodgers are off the board. Kevin. And then back to Daryl again, his second spot. Daryl had the 5 and the 9 spot. Dolly Parton. 9 and 5. Daryl taking the Cubs. Taking the Cubs. Mark ING at the 10 spot. Yeah, the draft does give you control, though. That is a positive. Mark ING. Clock back up on the screen. Sorry, Mark. We will have a 5-minute break if you guys want to talk trade. If you want to trade teams before we start, you'll have 5 minutes to do so. When we get done,
Braves.
So those of you that maybe just missed your team can offer maybe some PayPal or some stuff up to get your team. Braves going to Mark at the 10 spot, and Dale at the bar over in Facebook. Dale, you're up. Oh, that was Tim in our, that was the Friday night Leaf Greatest Hits, which was like the greatest case ever. He had 2 spots and got was it 8 and 9?
Yep.
He got good cards, though. He got an Aaron Judge auto. So
Dale is over on YouTube now. Thank you.
Dale, George is going to give you a blue tool and make you a moderator of our chat room. What does that mean, George?
Well, it just means if people come in spamming our chat room, you can put them in timeout for 300 seconds. And you should take care of your tool.
Take care of your tool, Dale. Red Sox going to Dale, along with a tool. Red Sox and a tool going to Dale. John KOC is up. It is your turn, John. 12 spot. Guys, we don't do selling of spots anymore. Now, if you and John agree, we will ship the cards to John. You guys can then say, okay, I bought it from you, and you guys can make a deal afterwards. That's up to y'all. We do not. We're going to ship the cards to John, and you guys can make any kind of behind-the-scenes deal. No problem. John is taking Oakland.
Yeah.
Michael, next up. Yeah, you guys are definitely welcome to work out something behind the scenes. Now, if you trade teams, that's different. So, and if you guys trade and offer up money with the trade, that's fine too. I mean, that's fine.
Michael is taking Texas.
All right, the Rangers off the board. And Victor. What's your vector, Victor? Victor on the clock. 14 spot. Daryl says team with the most autos. Going to John. There you go. Yeah. There's always a silver lining. Victor, our guy, pretty new with Dynasty. We like a good Victor sighting. I feel like Victor's on Team Dane. Sorry, George.
It's all good.
Washington. Say that again.
Nationals.
Washington. Oh, that's the football team we have to do that on. Christopher, you are back-to-back, sir. Back-to-back picks. 15 and 16.
I understand, John. We all understand.
May the force be with you, John.
Sometimes there's just that last straw that kind of blows the top.
You should not make that a normal saying.
Blows the top.
The last is a straw that blows the top.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I was okay. Here, Michael, here you go, buddy. Good. Here comes the tool. Boom. Did you feel it?
Probably not.
Yeah. You now have a blue tool, Michael. Thank you for breaking with us. We appreciate it. Take care of your tool. We did talk earlier, if you're going to the NC.
Chris taking the Mets with his first selection. New York Mets. And then your second selection.
Put some sunscreen on that blue tool.
We will reset the clock for you there for your second pick. At the end of the draft, we will take 5 minutes. You guys can talk trade. I'm gonna go get a nice, refreshing beverage.
What happened to your tool, Muffin Dancer?
You've been visiting Heather if your tool's getting sunburned down at the. He's been sneaking out of the NC.
Brewers.
Milwaukee. Mets and Brewers for Christopher, our first pairing there. Victor, next up. Victor on the clock.
I think it was okay, Craig. It was already gone.
Exactly, Walter. Ed Zachary.
Victor is taking the Phillies.
No, you're good, Craig. Philadelphia and Washington. Two great American cities. Both owned by Victor. Michael. Michael from Georgia next up. He has our hometown Texas Rangers down here. I think I remember that break, Walter. I think I remember that. Was that triple threads? Is that what that was? Michael taking the Tigers, Rangers, and the Detroit Tigers. Going to Michael.
Oh, I thought Michael was taking America.
America. John, you're up. And I'm not talking about the continent. I love that joke.
John says Reds.
Oakland A's and Cincinnati Reds. Nice combo there. And Dale at the bar. Take a break from his drinking fiasco and make your selection, Dale. Then you can go back to drinking. Rate that joke. Is that on a scale of 0.25? Dale taking the Orioles. Red Sox and Orioles. Going to Dale at the bar. Mark ING with the Braves. On the clock. Do you guys like these type of breaks? Do you want us to do more of these? Have not done many lately.
Now I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna say right at this very moment, John doesn't like these breaks.
John might not.
Yeah.
We try to do this in products that have hits for every team. This is not good for products that do not. So Contenders works well in football. Triple Threads, this product. So let us know. Matthew Wack hates getting the first and second pick. Mark taking the Giants, San Francisco off the board.
John says loves these type of breaks.
Daryl Ham on the clock. Sounds good, Michael. It's a little bit longer time commitment for us. We can't do as many breaks when we do them, but we will. If you guys still like these, we'll sprinkle these in from time to time. Ooh, the Rona, not a good thing.
Oh no.
Tampa Bay off the board. Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs for Daryl. Rays and Cubs. Kevin at the DA's office, back-to-back picks. 23 and 24 spot for Kevin.
I think basketball's only had one report. First pick Twins.
All right, Minnesota Twins for pick number 1 of the back-to-back.
I think out of all they've had one person test positive.
They're in the bubble, man.
I know that's not a bad way to. I mean, I know you can't do that for football and baseball.
No.
But holy cow.
Dodgers and Twins for Kevin. Kevin up again.
Marlins.
Miami off the board. Padres, Marlins. Interesting combo there for Kevin. Angels for Nick. Got a good value on LA. And you're up again. The Royals. Kansas City Royals off the board. KC and Los Angeles. Seattle for Daryl. Again, a man after my own heart taking the Mariners. What else you got, Daryl? We have a basketball mixer, a quick 5-box mixer after this, and then Leaf Greatest Hits. Also a draft, except you pick your cards in that one instead of picking your teams. The last case was insane. So hopefully we can match that. That Friday night case, check out our videos on YouTube if you want to see some high dollar cards coming out.
fact, that's when Tim got the 8th and 9th spot and was perfectly happy with his 8th and 9th pick.
Got a Judge Auto with one of the last 2 spots. All right, we're into your buffering window.
There he is. Cardinals.
Cardinals at the very end.
At the buffering window.
At the buffering. Daryl with the Mariners and Cardinals.
Is that next to where the window where you get your drinks and
the window?
Window. Is it next to the window where you get your drinks and popcorn?
Mace Windu.
Or where you place your bets?
Sure.
Any of those? Tickets to the movies? That window?
Grandpa on the clock. Speaking of windows. Pittsburgh. Hope he didn't mean armpit. Pittsburgh and Houston for Grandpa. Next up, Justin ASB. 3 choices left.
Or actually, he'll decide the rest of the draft.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
The only difference will be where Matthew puts the 2 teams.
Justin will take the city of Cleveland. Cleveland is off the board. Matthew Wag going to get the... well, since we had the Rockies go last time, let's do that again. Blue Jays, Diamondbacks, and then the Rockies and White Sox was the same as in the last draft.
Taking the Diamondbacks and Rockies.
All right, there's our draft, guys. We will stop the video. You have 5 minutes to talk trade. We'll put a timer on the screen. We'll be right back with Topps Chrome.